Hey, it's Mike from E-mini Underground here, and we're just going to briefly go through how to get your TradeStation platform set up with the Newton Indicator now that you've purchased it. At this point, you should have found the link to download Newton at the bottom of the receipt under the product heading. The next step would be to find where that was actually downloaded on your system. One quick and easy way to do it is just to go to your start menu. You can search for Newton Pak and then right click it and go to open file location. Just make a note of where that file is because you're going to need to recall it later on. Now just open TradeStation, which we already have obviously, and go to File, New, Workspace, and it's going to look like this. You're just going to have a blank workspace with a tab down here, and this is where you're going to go ahead and put everything. So now you need to make a chart. So you go to File, New, Window, and we're going to go to Chart Analysis and hit OK. Now we've already got the right symbol or command in here, which is the current contract month of the ES, which is H, in the year 2012. There's some more information on this in the documentation below to make sure you got the right contract month on, and you would just type that into this type of symbol or command window, and it would bring up this chart for you. Now we're going to have to go ahead and import Newton into your system. So what you're going to do is go to File, Import Export Easy Language, import Easy Language file, the ELD type, click Next, and now browse where you had found in the beginning stages where you had downloaded the Newton system to. Okay, so you do that, you select the file, and then you just click Import. Make sure that all the boxes are checked on the Show Me and the Paint bar. Make sure all the boxes are checked for all 8 indicators, Newton indicators. Hit OK, and it will import it for you. And then now what you need to do is go ahead and put the indicators on the chart. So you're going to go to Insert. We have Show Me's and Paint bars are what we're using. So start with Show Me's. And now just press the Control button and select all of your Newton indicators. We have Newton Force 1, 2, 3, 4. This is something else. Don't pay attention to that. Newton Mass High, Newton Mass Low. And then do not click Import. Click OK. And then this is going to populate everything onto your chart as far as the Show Me's go. Now go to Insert, Paint bar. Same thing, Newton Excel down, Newton Excel up, press OK. Now you've got the red and green bars like we have on our chart. Now a couple things I have set up here that are incorrect, and yours might come in the same way. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So that's something I just want to point out real quick. All of the Newton Force indicator or Show Me plots now are red. You of course want some of those to be green, some of those to be red. So what you're going to do is right click. Newton Force 3 and Newton Force 4 are supposed to be red. Those are downbound. So here's one, Newton Force 1. Okay. So click Format, Newton Force 1. Make sure that the color is green or whatever color you decide to use, but we use green for upbound moves, red for downbound moves. Click OK. And Newton Force 2, same thing, green. Okay, the other two are red, so those are how they're supposed to be. And our mass pivots are, it's kind of arbitrary what colors you want. The high side ones are for upbound moves, the low side ones are for downbound. We use dark blue and light blue. And that's it. Your chart's all set up. The only other thing I would suggest that you do is go into Format Analysis Techniques, and these inputs here. Okay, these are wrong. 5, 8, 21. These should be 8, 8, and 8. So you just click on here, go to inputs, and anyone who's done this before, you know how this works. Just put 888 for each of these. And now your chart is going to look exactly how ours does. There's a couple more instructions below this video to show you to make sure all of the settings on all of the indicators are right. Sometimes for some reason they import incorrectly. Just go ahead and double check those and make sure that they're working correctly. Make sure you're on a 5-minute chart, and it's going to look exactly like our normal Newton system does. Same thing. That's the Newton one that I was showing you prior. This is what we traded today with our 2 wins. And here's what we just made in our new workspace. So I hope that helps. If you have any questions, just click the contact button above, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Help you get your chart set up. It really shouldn't take more than 10 to 15 minutes. I think this video is right around 6 minutes. So that gives you an idea of how quickly you can get set up and started trading with the Newton Indicator package. So thanks a lot, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.